right. All right. All right. All right. We're back. We're gonna do another bit of a stream today to get some more footage for some more videos to get posting. So we are going to carry on with our To the Sky Skyblock challenge with all the mods 10. So we're gonna load in and see how we go. Recording this on a delightful Saturday afternoon when it is too hot to go outside, so we're going to stay inside and play video games. And hopefully we have a fair bit to do today. Please don't crash. Wait for the program to respond. We're about halfway through our holidays, which is almost a little bit depressing. We're down to like the single digit countdown to back to work. What is it, Saturday? So we've got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Flying out to Sydney on Thursday. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Oh, no, that's 2 digits. We've still got 10 full days off. Tomorrow, we're down to single digits. Womp womp. Please don't crash. Why start on the title screen? I need to like load into the game before I start streaming. And I don't have my camera connected, so I can't switch to face cam. Wow. Sort of find it easier to edit videos without a face cam. But it's probably not great for a stream. What's up, Dom? Right, I think we have to kick it in the guts. God damn it. God damn mods and their less than super reliableness. Oh. All right, lesson 1, load into the world before we start streaming. That's not a fun fact. I updated my description in OBS, so that's a shame that did not pull through properly. It's all right. The stream isn't the main point anyway, so. All right, come on. Look at that, 8,000 megabytes of RAM. What's that, like $1,000 these days? You know, I was looking at hard disk drives to think, you know what, maybe I should buy another one for my NAS. And the last time I bought a HDD, I got 16 terabytes for $380, thereabouts. And it was only a couple of months ago. And now it's $600. It's sick. It's disgusting. I've only got like 10 terabytes free space at the moment. So I was like, oh, you know, I'm going to try and keep ahead of it, but no more. Oh, well. I knew the clankers were ruining RAM prices, but I didn't realize they were going after like fucking HDD space too. Come on. Mo Yang Studios. All right. Single. Let's try this again. Fingers crossed. So I've actually done some preparation work off stream. So yesterday I sat down, I was watching some YouTube videos and second screening some sieving in Skyblock. So we should have a bunch of resources and can hopefully focus on a few capital works projects which need to be done. I think the main goal today is going to be setting up the automation for making gravel, sand, dust, and sieving that into materials, and potentially getting to the point that where that's also being automated into ingots. Because I, particularly over the course of sieving like a few thousand blocks last night, I decided that I was sick of crafting ore hammers and breaking them to double my dust. So we want to try and find a unlimited way of doing that as well, which should be interesting because we've got a few options. We can either use the magic box technology of mechanism, or we can use create and go with that direction and have some conveyor belts and stuff. So we have also expanded our platform, and we've started putting out some signs to sort of remind me what we need to do. So here is where we want to build up our sieving area, because we are going to inevitably expand our block generators this way to do things like endstone and netherrack and all that sort of stuff. Let's get rid of that. Here we need to make a lava tank so we can start pulling this lava out and actually getting a bit of a stockpile behind us. Storage needs to be sorted out. We did, as part of our offlining, I've expanded all these to gold chests. Just doing some legwork that's pretty boring. That didn't need to be done on stream. And we also did stack upgrades. And I've tried to get this compacting upgrade to work, but for whatever reason, it doesn't compact stuff. And I'm not sure how it's meant to work. I tried chucking in a crafting bench to see if it needed access to a crafting bench to be able to compact things, but that didn't work either. I always forget, like, do I click this button to make it allow by default, or is that saying it is currently allow and then anything in here is blocked? I always forget. I'm not going to ever be in any danger of considering these mod packs being 100% clear with the way they word things. And here within this brickwork, we're going to try and make a proper storage facility. So we can move this out of the way as well. What else did we do? Oh, the other thing that, so while we were doing a bunch of sieving on our sieves, we upgraded it to diamond. Got a couple of these upgraded to iron as well. Like nothing crazy. It all looks pretty much the same as what it was last time I was streaming. But we did start having passive mob spawn. I can't remember if the chickens spawned while I was playing. But the chickens actually spawned in there. But then we had some pigs appear and we put them in there, and a single black sheep. And some wolves came to eat them. So happily, that's cracking along all right. But we also had a creeper show up, so we've had to torch up a little bit more. There was a single red spot like here. So we've solved that, and the creeper didn't cause any particular damage, so that was pretty good. So that's what we've done offline. I did remember that construction sticks were part of this mod pack too. So we have a diamond stick for helping us make these big areas a bit easier. Not that I've got any blocks in my inventory at the moment. So that's what we did off stream. Now we're back on stream. We are going to work on auto sieving. So auto sieving. So we need a bunch of these sieves, which means we need a bunch of iron and some jungle sieves. And that means we also need hammers, the flux hammer. So let's do some maths, because maths is super fun. So we're going to need so we need to break cobble into gravel. That's one. We need to break cobble into sand, which means we need another one that breaks it into gravel into sand. That's two for a total of three. Then we need one that breaks cobble into dust. So that would be cobble into gravel into sand into dust. That's three. So six. So we need six just to do the cobblestone stuff. So that means we need six hoppers, 12 blocks of iron, and 6 diamond hammers. Let's start with that. As you can see, we've got oh, the fucking fire sound made me think, is that a fuse on a creeper? So as you can see, we've got a bunch of stuff. We've got a whole whack ton of diamonds. We should have a bunch of sticks here. So what did we decide? Hammer, and we need a bunch of iron. And actually, while we think about it, we might as well have a look. We've got a whole slate of glass. There we go. 108 ingots for the iron blocks. Yes, that would be the maths that I couldn't be bothered doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I missed the shopping list that we have in Satisfactory. Oh, the hoppers. The hoppers. We need planks too. Planks are probably the one thing that we're not... No, we've got heaps of oak logs still. I was going to say, we haven't automated any wood collection. So what do we decide? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, if I remember correctly, we should be able to do this, do this. Now, if I shift plus, it fills it up. Excellent. So, diamond hammer. Shift plus. 1, 2. Ah, crap. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we need the glass panes. That's not how you do it. That's going to be plenty. Let's make 2 stacks. Yeah, I like... I wonder if there is anything in this pack that lets you sort of like mark off items to make a list. Because Satisfactory, and I think like Factorio as well, you can create a crafting list that then shows you all the individual items that you need. That's really helpful. Really, really helpful. All right, so the hammer. I think that's everything. Shift click. Shift click didn't work. No, wait. I've got to shift click on the plus. No? Does it just not do it for these? I've got to spend the time to actually figure out how to do all these shortcuts. Wait, was that all of them? Wait, what am I missing? Iron blocks. Oh, we didn't have enough iron blocks. Oops. 1, 2. Right, so if we control click, we don't open up the menu. So it's one shorter thing. Hey, pup. All right, let's go back to the daytime. I'm still hoping for a cow to spawn. Preferably 2, because I want to, I really want leather, because I need to make a backpack, but so far, cow's the only thing that hasn't spawned. Got an ocelot somewhere, we've got a dog somewhere. Right, so So we're going to have items coming from here. Oh, shit. Am I going to have an issue with the compact storage? I was a smartass and I turned this into a compacting drawer so I could grab out ×2 cobblestone. Oh, there's definitely a way to make more spawn. I just haven't bothered doing it yet. And since that we're already getting some spawns, I was just hoping, but I will turn my attention to it in earnest at some point. Just sort of hoping that it happens by accident at this point. Because we also need to automate dirt, which is something I haven't put on the to-do list yet, which I probably should. Because I keep forgetting it to do it. Oh, we also had a merchant arrive, and we ended up getting some dye. And some packed ice, which actually was really good from the merchant. I was pretty happy to get that. If I'm going to be for real, let's just eat the apples. Nom 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 nom. Because I also want the auto eating bag because I don't like having to worry about eating. Okay, we've got some extra chests, sophisticated storage chests. Getting distracted. I'm getting distracted. Focus. Focus. For once in your life, focus. All right, so this can go in here for now. Right, so I think I like the idea of having these sort of platform plinths to put machines on. And I want to think about wires. So I'm thinking what we're going to end up doing is having a sub area and we can run wiring underneath the ground instead of making it all down here, like in the way. And we'll just have some tall pipes like this for moving items. So let's see how this compacting drawer works. Energy item pipe, and let's grab a chest for reference. Let's put that chest just here for now. Right, so what are you going to pull out? All right, this is scuffed, but that's fine. This is just a test. We need our pipe wrench. All right, don't connect there. All right, what are you going to suck out? Oh my god, it's perfect. It sucks out cobblestone. It doesn't suck out the compressed item. All right, perfect. Perfect. That was potentially going to be a hassle to deal with, but turns out it's perfectly fine. Although in saying that, there's a slight possibility that it might have been really convenient if a hammer could have hammered a ×1 or a ×2. All right, so sure there's a better way to do this. All right, so that's probably enough space. Grab this again. Does sophisticated storage hold the cobblestone? No. Get my garbage bin out. Yeah. Come on, what's all this fire for? All right, chill, 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 chill. It's like encased in glass. The lava shouldn't be able to get out. It's crazy. It's very unimmersive. So, we want some stone bricks to make a platform. That'll be over here. They'll be over here. See? Just stone bricks, let's do. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bam. You know what? I've got something for this. A diamond stick. All right, that's probably enough for now. Just get a torch, make sure that stays nice and lit. Now, these flux hammers face in a particular direction. I think that's the correct direction. Guess we'll find out. Oh, they need power. Okay. All right. Oh, crap. Do we need to worry about the subfloor already? Or do we ignore the subfloor for now? Did I pick up energy pipes? No. Okay, we've got plenty of these. I think in the end, what turned out to be the best was to wire up underneath. All right, so 1, 2. Might as well get all the wiring done. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. All right, let's just do a quick and dirty, right? This is just a one-off. Make it work, then make it pretty. Actually, I could just blast that straight down and then have it come up under there. But we'll make it sure it works first. I'll make sure it works first. Okay, they are working. Wait, were they always moving? They're not charging. Does this have a input-output side that needs to be adjusted? Okay, someone's going to need to make some way of getting up there a bit easier. Config. Bottom is a... Wait, what? Wait, what? What is this? Okay, okay. I'm confused. I'm confused. Basic energy cube. Side con... Ah, here we go. Okay, so bottom is an input, back is an output. And they're still not getting a charge. What is going on? Eject, auto eject. Basic energy cube from mechanism. Oh, wait. Do we need to... We need to use the pipe wrench to make the pipes extract. Wait, what is... Oh, God, the pipe wrench makes that move too. Okay, so output, input. Now, if we look at this with a pipe wrench, it doesn't tell us anything. But they have power. All right, we figured it out. Well done. So, if we put... okay, we've got some cobble here. We'll cobble in here. Missing inventory on output side. Right, so that's the output side. So these are facing the wrong way. So that's the way they need to face. All right. All right. So I actually want these to line up here. All right, baby steps, baby steps. I don't know why I did any of that. Or whatever. Whatever. And then we'll add more across here. Then these will lead to the actual sieves themselves. So now we add the sieves. The sieves. And I think we're going to have to like hollow out underneath here and start making our wiring level. Because if we don't do it early on, we're going to end up not doing it properly and leaving it and never fixing it and never coming back to it after we've done it. So I want it there. So I actually don't know how much these pipes can carry. And I don't want them to go there. I want them to go like this. There we go. So that will go into the sieve. The sieves also need power, so... And then the sieves will deposit into a chest. And then the chests go here. All right. We had some chests. Boink. There was another one, wasn't there? I can't see. So I'll search. There wasn't another one. Okay, redstone, sticks. Make those chests into sophisticated storage. How many chests do we have? 6. Boink. Oh, I had it in my inventory. Lol. I heard a sheep. Was it a new sheep or was it the one that I already had? Whoops. So there's an argument for like potentially just piping the items straight into the storage facility over here. That's a compelling argument, but it means stopping what I'm doing now and working on getting that set up. And that feels like a mistake. And I just realized the sieve won't deposit to there. And we're trying to power it from where it's being deposited from. It deposits down. All right, let's make the sieves. We only need to make 3. So we need 3 of the sieves and 3 more hoppers and 6 blocks of iron. And then we'll work out the iron bars after that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's the iron bars. Hopper. So we needed 3 hoppers. That's more wood than that. We shouldn't have turned all the chests into sophisticated storage yet. Luckily, we have oak. What's the shortcut key to get 1 stack? There must be a shortcut key for that, right? So that's then 3 hoppers. Ah, we still need the sieves. Wait, I'm sure I've got sieves somewhere. Because we got some as a quest reward. And I said, no, I can keep these because these will be useful. Might as well get this going. God help me, we need to automate this. There we go. Sieves. Sieve. I got a feeling they're going to be in some crates. It's our tree crate. Here we go, sieve. Sieve. We got crooks. Silkworms. Jeez, all sorts of stuff that we don't really use. Bam. 3 sieves. Sieving with flux. Right, so these go here. They look weird that way, don't they? Now, the problem is, while they're technically powered, the output is the inventory, is the bottom. And that's currently where we've got power going. So I guess what we could do... Oh, that means we need to move this too. All right, so now they'll work there. Now the problem is they need to get power. And I guess the only way to do that sensibly is to come up and over. I mean, sensibly is a strong word for that. But at least with that method, we can then expand this way, which is our plan. And we can keep expanding this that way as well, which is fine too. Now, my only theoretical issue is throughput. Does this tell me how much it's passing through? Energy pipe, no upgrade. Transfers 256 FE every tick. Do we have any indication how much FE a flux hammer uses? I've got no idea how much they use. All right, so out of energy. That's not a good sign. Wait, do you have energy? Out of energy. Wait, what's going on? That's sucking out energy. That's taken energy out. Okay, we haven't used energy pipes before. I used universal basic pipes. I used the mechanism pipes last time. Yeah, so that's to extract. Oh man, I was hoping energy pipes would be an easy option. All right, let's consult the quest book. Logistics. Energy pipes. Every tech mod needs energy, whether it's FE, RF, or something else. Energy pipes don't discriminate, it just moves. Some machines have strict I/O ports for energy, so make sure to check for those. I don't think pipe upgrades. Okay, pipe upgrades are cheap, so we can work with that if we need to. Right, so it can't be the top because that's the input. It can't be the front because that's the output. And everything else is connected, so the pipes just aren't working. This says it's transferring. Let's try getting rid of this for now. It's still not working. Right. Basic universal cable. So steel and redstone dust. And steel needs iron dust, and we might have just put all our iron dust in here. That's copper dust. Iron dust. Iron dust. Grab some coal. Where's our hammer? All right, we can make some steel. We can make some steel. What was it like? This? Was that steel? Was it like this? That was it. That was it. We need a lot more coal. We need there's a lot of coal there. Wait. God, I already forgot. I already forgot the rest. God damn it. Smelting. Not biosteel, just steel. Thank you. Oh, steel, iron dust. That's why. All right, that'll get us going. That will get us going. Why would you do that? Always mother loving something, isn't it? All right, so now we can make some basic universal cables, which is frustrating because I really wanted the pipes to work. That should give us... God, what makes us. Yeah. Okay, so you want iron, osmium, and steel. All right. Configure everything. Gets us back some steel ingots. Gets us some more universal cables. Fluids, blocks items. Cool. Let's see if this just works. Yeah, it just works. Oh, we're already out. No. All right, and that's crushing stuff. Which means that's not yet sieving stuff because, yeah, we need to finish wiring it up. All right. We had a bit more steel coming through, right? All right, and then if we do this again. Now, can we clean this up a little bit? Wait, what the? We can make this into push, pull, and none? Interesting. Just make it look nice. All right, we're sieving. Mesh. Okay, we need mesh. I knew that. I knew that. Relax. 3 mesh. We have mesh. We have leftover mesh. We just need to upgrade it. Just need to upgrade it. Flint mesh. So we've got iron, gold, diamond. Bam. See, all these extras we had, we had a plan. Nothing goes to waste. And we're meshing. Hopefully we've got enough power for everything. Seems like we're getting progressively less. But everything seems to be stable. So our power supply is fine for now. So 200 kilo FE. But how much do you use? I wish I knew how much you used. So the basic universal cable can send up to 3.2 KFE. This suggests that we're basically close to our cap because that's like pretty stable and not really going up. Is it going down actually? 28254. Shit, that's going down. We will figure it out. Wait, 86.4 KFE? Well, whatever. We've got some level of automation. Look at that. Already paying dividends. FE stands for Forge Energy. That doesn't surprise me. The problem is I want the machine to say this uses 200 per tick. I wonder if I have it in my inventory if I get more information. RF powered. No extra information. Out of energy. Oh, and we need to give it a sieve. Right. So energy is a problem. Now, is it the cable that's the problem? Wait, the energy cube's out. That was MFE. That was meant to last for ages. Is this not charging from the bottom? Bottom is an input. But it's a fucking pipe, which maybe isn't working. Oh, we lost on. So that's still got energy. That's got energy now. That briefly had energy and now doesn't have energy. I don't understand what's going on. So the magmatic generator is making 160 FE. Have I got the magmatic generator confused with something else? The 40 per tick. So Google says it uses 40 per tick. That's fine because per tick is what I'm concerned about, like because it's several ticks per block. Although if this is, yeah, and this is capable of doing 96 kilo FE. So like that should have quite a large capacity. But that seems like way too much capacity then, if this is 40 per tick. Because this is the work progress per tick. Like it's 160 ticks, 20 ticks per second. Shut up, Siri. 20 ticks per second? That's right, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that's right. Have I got the magmatic generator confused with something else? And I should be putting magma into it instead of... Right. Quests. Starting out. Plenty of ways to generate your first bits of power. And this pack generators galore. Blah, 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 blah. Number 2, the cool parts. Where did I read about you put the magmatic generator and you cover it in lava? Am I just an idiot? Oh, speaking of idiot. And stone. Holy shit. Now, I'm sure... Oh my god. All this stuff. I'm sure it was like cover it in lava. I was still gonna do the soul sand. Generators galore. Oh my god, it's a different fucking generator. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm holy shit, a biggest fucking idiot that ever idioted in the fucking idiot that was a fucking idiot. This is what you cover in lava, not the magmatic generator. Holy shit. Surrounding the generator with lava source or flowing blocks creates passive power over time through heat. Creates 128 kilo FE. Or no, stores that much. Doesn't actually tell me how much it creates. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. This whole thing, this is all a farce. Where's some water? I need to douse this shit. First, give me back my cable. Why did I hear a monster? They're under here, aren't they? I've created like an area underneath where they can spawn. That's all right. That's a good thing. Rotten flesh can be turned into leather, and we need leather for the backpack. It is annoying hearing their voices, though. Bucket. God, it's right here. Oh, wait, no, that's not the Paxel. I'm going to fall down one of those, aren't I? Oh, God. I'm being distracted. I'm being distracted. Bucket. Wait, you're not inside, are you? Wait, what did this burn? What got turned to ash? Who the fuck knows? Put that there for later. God, I was so confident. This is one of the problems with like coming back to something after doing it is like you misremember things. But because you're going through for the second time, you don't figure it out necessarily. I mean, that's that lava waterfall. I'm sure that's going to be fine. There's no safety issues with that. Perfectly normal. Of course, I did a really good job filling this with lava. Obviously. Part of me is like, oh, yes, that passive light will make those mobs know that I'm coming for them. And I could run some water down it to make a quick pillar. Oh, a quick pillar down to a bottom lower level. All right. Break all that. Break all that. Got some obsidian. Can't break it with what we've got. God, I'm such an idiot. I'm such a fucking idiot. Because I've also just realized I could have just fed lava straight into that fucking generator instead of moving it like that. Fuck this water off. Meh. Let's make a waterfall here. Look at that. Wonderful. Better not fucking upload this to the internet or anything. I'd look real fucking stupid. We've got 2 pieces of leather so far. So I wonder if the pipes, energy pipes, were technically fine. Is that all the source blocks? Is that gonna just disappear now, slowly? All right, let's try the energy pipes again, I guess. My inventory is a mess. Ah, come on. All right, now basic energy cube. Go back there. All right, so the top is an input, the front is an output, and the bottom, for some reason, is an input. All right, so power, that's generating power, that is going into there. That is not going to here. That's out of energy. Right, so maybe the pipes are just overloaded. Because that was 0 before, right? Wasn't it? No, it's still out of energy. It just wasn't enough energy. Wait, no, these aren't sucking yet. Now that's transferring. Now that's getting pipe action. So if we get rid of this extraneous pipe, are you still getting pipe action? Oh, we did it. And we're using pipes. Even though we already went to the effort of getting the basic universal cable up and running. All right, so there seems to be a positive. Right. So what has that taught us? That has taught us that now we need to worry about making this sustainable by connecting it to this, which means we need a tank, which means a tank is going to go here. Now, what sort of tank should we use though? We got some all the modium nuggets from the thingamabob, so we're not going to collect it until we've done chapter 2 though, so that's still a little bit of way away. So mechanism has tanks, right? There's mechanism tank somewhere. Logistics. Tank multi-block. Fluid tanks. A bucket isn't enough. Fluid tanks can hold multiple buckets of one fluid within them and can be moved around. 32 buckets. Basic, advanced, elite. Okay, this feels like too small. But they are cheap. Infused alloy. Did we just get some infused alloy? Not enough. All right, I'm going to make a mechanism tank, and we're going to see how that works. Actually, let's just search tank. I know there's a multi-block that I have used. And like it's impressive, so it's tempting to just use it. Pressurized fluid tanks, Ender IO. Creative tank is obviously not what we're after. A create tank. I don't think we're going to use a create tank for this. Bucket, fluid storage, portable storage. I don't want creative. I want normal tanks. So I think, was it chapter 2? I think there's a tank as part of chapter 2. No. Foundry, Geor. Wasn't chapter 1, was it? Not logistics. Immersive engineering? No, it wasn't that. It almost certainly wasn't mechanism. Because I didn't get that far into mechanism. So that's one we already looked at, isn't it? Yeah. Was it integrated dynamics? No. I don't know where it was. Not building tips. Not basic storage, as much as you think it might be there. It's the mob farms, generators, prosperity shards, foundry, the hammers, AE2. Neither. the Ender Dragon. All the basic stuff. Ore duping, ore chunks, stone generators. It wasn't Ori Tech, was it? Transporting liquids. Wasn't that? It had like a valve and stuff. Not power. Not under furnaces. Oh, this is frustrating. Basic storage, basic storage. Logistics tools. It wasn't AE2. Was it create in the end? Did I like snub create and it's going to turn out it was create? No, I feel like it wasn't create. All right, mechanism tank it is. Basic fluid tank. Where's that cut concrete gone? Basic fluid tank. And that means we need fluid pipes. Fluid pipe is 2 buckets, iron and redstone. It's going to use the buckets, isn't it? Oh, shush. I'm going to have to go deal with those quite soon, aren't I? Oh, thank God we did all our farming. Boom. We got a lot of them because why not? All right, so then we pipe wrench it. It sucks in all the lava. Then that's going to start making more. Ah, we need to connect all of them. All right, there we go. So now that's sucking out lava. And then we want to deposit it in here. Bit of a tangle of pipes, but hey. Damn it. Just let me mass place these properly, please. It doesn't do the same thing as with the blocks that lets me like place it in front of me. I gotta do it like it's fucking beta branch. Okay, seems about right. All right, and then you suck here. That's sucking it out. All right, so hopefully this is producing lava quicker than the generator is using lava. All right, so how's our power doing over here? We all buffered up? No. But it looks like we are now. Okay, so we weren't buffered up probably because we ran out of lava and things started running down. But hopefully now they'll all buffer back up to full. All right. So we're now generating infinite lava, which hopefully is going to be enough. I guess what we could do is make this stuff that we can put instead of lava that's hotter than lava. As crazy as that sounds, but we have to make it. But that will mean that we make lava faster. Well, let's just see how all that goes. Let's clean things up a little bit, I guess. I think compacting upgrades, we're going to try those. It's not really working here, so let's see how it goes over here. Not that one. This one. Wait, where am I compacting? Let's just leave it and see if ore starts appearing in there. I don't know how it's meant to work, I'll be honest. All right, well, hopefully we start buffering up some electricity. Right, I need a sword. We gotta deal with whatever's happening downstairs. Let's get rid of a bunch of stuff. That can go there. Get rid of diamonds. Get rid of those stones. Gold ingots. Iron stuff. Ore hammer. Redstone dust. Steel ingot. Like planks. Fused ingot. All right. Probably helpful to actually have some blocks. Hello? Oh shit, it's a skeleton. Ha, fool. Look at that. That's what caused it. There's your problem. Where's some torches? I should have brought torches with me. I should have tried to keep them from falling so I could try and get, like, rotten flesh. Yeah, let's see you spawn now. All right. Well, that'll help us. I like the little column we made accidentally. I didn't go all the way down. It's probably for the best. Right. How's this going? Okay, I feel like that's getting higher, which is good. That means we're keeping up with demand. We might be more or less stable, which is better than unstable, but not great for expandability at this point. All right, so now the challenge is going to be we want to smelt these items normally. Block of amethysts. So is it? No, it's not. It's still not compressing stuff. But the block of amethyst feels like it is compressing stuff. I don't get it. Wait, do I need to do uncraftable? Now it's compressed iron ore, because I can't uncraft iron ore. But it didn't do gold. Oh. Wait, why is it working now? Now, that looks like it's filling stuff up more, but these will stack higher, so... Right. So, we want to bring ore out, and we want to crush it. What did we say we were going to put here? Okay, this is all auto sieving. Right. Okay, we've definitely got excess lava for now. If we go... We actually search for the crucible. Is there a way to see what different things can heat the crucible? If we do lava... Heat? Just search heat. What do we put under the crucible? My God, there's a video that goes with this one? That's crazy. Most of engineering is the big multi-block one, isn't it? And that lets us make a crusher. And that's like, vaguely remember it being a pain in the ass. Iron plates, engineer's hammer. Okay, that's a after create job. So create's an option. With create, we can blast all the ore. Why does the compressor work here now? Anyway, whatever. So we can pull out. Where's that pipes? Let's grab our pipes again. Let's figure this out. Item pipe. And we want the pipe wrench. Four items every 20 ticks. That's actually kind of slow. Why can't I connect it back up? All right, pipes upgrade. Basic upgrade, nugs, iron, and redstone. Iron, nugs, and redstone. Get some more nugs. All right, so now it does 8 items. And now we can filter. I make a white. Okay. So now we can do a whitelist and just do the ores that we want to take out of it. Okay. That will work. That will work. That will work. So I think what that means is we need to make our downstairs area. So let's grab some blocks. What do I want to make it out of? I'm going to be scum and make it out of stone. It's a basement. I don't care. We need to actually automate some of the stone cutting before I start like really caring. Grab a bunch of that. We'll grab our diamond stick. Can we repair it with some diamonds? Sure can. And we're gonna want some more torches. If I was that, I'd be there. Should be enough of that. Put that there. All right, sticky, stick. Come and stick it. Stick. I think I want it to be one lower. Yeah, I want it to be 4. All right, sweet. Yeah, 4 seems about right. The stickiest stick. I love a sticky stick. All right, redstone. Well, that's probably enough, so. Oh, we can collect the danglers too. Right, so. Oh, we didn't quite go across enough. Womp, womp. We did there, though. That's all right. We've got plenty more stone. That's interesting. That matched the block. It didn't need to be in my offhand. I thought it had to be in my offhand to place. Good to know. We might as well finish this, actually. Oh, God, I was holding control instead of shift. Good thing we're not on hardcore. All right, so we have our maintenance area. Oh, hello. Don't jump. Don't do it. There you go. Stay safe, buddy. All right, so power, 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 power. So we run this from here. And we're connecting it here. And we're out. And if we upgrade this, it should send more power. Oh, we haven't pipe wrenched it. Bottom is an output. All right, can I not upgrade energy pipes? Wait, no, now transferring. All right. Now I can upgrade it. Wait, can I? No, yeah. Now it's upgraded. There we go. 4 times the transfer. Sweet. So we'll also upgrade this just to make sure. Round robin. So now it'll keep evenly distributed, even distribution. Oh God, whatever we're doing here was unnecessary. Power around the front, power across the sides, everything's full. Oh, it's all starting to sing. Now, if we take a look at, for example, iron ore, gold ore, yeah, aluminum, copper, do we get silver? Osmium. All right, so if we grab these, look at our pipe and make it a white list. And we add gold, silver, osmium, My God, there's a destination. Gold, silver, osmium, iron. We want copper as well. Aluminum. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so we want those ores to come out. Now we can make a factory furnace as an option. That won't double the ore though. I'm not entirely sure what machine is best for doubling the ore. Crusher. I'm not 100% sure if that does what I think it's going to do. Mob crusher, a crushing factory, a basic crushing factory, a crusher, control circuit, infuser, osmium. Okay, so mechanism's one way, which means going down the metallurgic infuser, which needs osmium, which we have plenty of osmium. We have plenty of redstone. We can power it. Which means we want to be able to pull osmium from... No. We don't need to worry about pulling osmium because that's not part of the chain. That's just one of the things that we need to do. So let's get a infuser. Metallurgic infuser. So what do we need? Osmium, iron, 2 furnaces, and redstone. I'm hungry. We're going to need to create some food replication soon. Right. So cobblestone. Osmium. We got osmium, LMNO. Right. You've got the metallurgic infuser. And it has no power because we need to probably make, make this output. Wait. The top is an input, but it's listed as front for some reason. Whatever. That's now transferring. That has power. Stop turning things. So now let's put in osmium ingots. And do we have any redstone blocks? Block of redstone. All right. Sweet. That's quite loud, isn't it? So that is going to let us make a crusher. That was the plan there, wasn't it? I hope the crusher does what I think it's going to do. Wait, no, we want that one. So steel casing, I think we have. And then just lava buckets. Let's cheat. Not actually cheat, but yeah. Okay, so he's steel casing. All right. So what did we get for the metallurgic infuser? Iron and coal, whatever. Some more steel, and then we head over to the mechanism tree. So get some extra bits and bobs here. We've already done this stuff because we're beast. More infused alloy, that'll help us. So, presumably, there's going to be something that tells us about the crusher. The crusher's thing. Crusher does the name suggests. Every other mod crushers. We get dust. Right. And we get pumpkin pie. All right, and Crusher was next in the list, so we're in good hands. All right, Crusher, we need the 2 lava buckets. Bouquet. Do need to get rid of some of this stuff, though. I don't know what to get rid of. The ore. Stop it. So how's this? Yeah, so this is a positive flow of lava. That's good. All right, we have a mechanism, a crusher. So if we pop this here, back is the input, bottom is energy, and the front can be an output. We do need to go down and plug in the energy, though. Was it here? Ho ho! Now we can plug that hole. Okay, why are you not getting energy? What happened to our energy? There's energy going through this. You're happy. You're out of redstone. That's fine. I don't really care about that. Transferring 8 items every 15 ticks. But it's not transferring. Brrr. I was kind of hoping that would just work. All right, let's troubleshoot. Yes, so it is the crusher that is the problem. Oh, God, you scared me. What have you got for me? Tree Capitator. Prismarine shards. Is that useful? Shut up. All right, let me get some emeralds. Ha! Do I want that? Yeah, fuck it. Got diamonds and sticks on me. Ba-bum! All right, cool. Question is, are you going to drop leather? Thank you for the leather. We're cool? Yeah, we're cool. Invisible potion. Just listen for your footsteps, buddy. Right, so you are not working for some reason. Oh, wait, did we not hit it with energy? Oh, I actually missed. Wait, what did I plug in? I plugged in a chest, didn't I? God damn it. God, 2 off. Ah, energy pipes. Basic universal cable. Of course. Of course. Bring me more leather, trader. All right. Hopefully now it'll crush and start accepting items. All right. We have power, but we're not accepting items. Input. So this is sucking up pipes, because if we add a chest, it will input into a chest, but it won't input into a crusher. So out of curiosity, because it doesn't take all, it needs to be squeezed first. It can't be crushed as a block. Right. Right. So that's my theory. So it's this that needs to happen first. Right. So mechanical squeezer is a squeezer with energy batteries, an obsidian, and a diamond. Energy batteries need the mineral chunks. And the mineral chunks come from the block of resin comes from a drying basin, which comes from resin, which comes from the tree. Oh, gosh. Which means we need to go and get that sorted. That was integrated dynamics. So we need to get mineral logs obtained by sieving moss with an iron plus mesh. Oh my god, back to the sieves. We have some moss, but we need to burn mill moss around dirt, which means we need dirt, which means we need an extractor to make more dirt. One of these, which means we need a fluid port, and that's all we need. Aluminum ingots. I'm pretty sure. I mean, we've definitely got aluminum ore, at least. Running low on coal. All right, well, turns out I need this to still be going. All right. So now, if I'm correct, at least we could potentially chuck this in this crusher. Wait, that still doesn't go in? Show recipes. How's aluminum not one of the recipes? It'll crush fucking emeralds. I wish this was in like some sort of better order. It's annoying it'll do some blocks, but not all blocks. Maybe this won't do ore ingots. Like, not ingots, but like raw ore. You know what? so much quicker if we do this way. So crusher. Oh god, that's horrible. I should have done it this way in the first place. See, annoyingly, this doesn't double. A washing factory? An enrichment chamber? Energized smelter? Crusher spirit? Pulverizing? Nuggets. I don't want to deal with nuggets. Right. We're not doubling it. We're not doubling it. Fuck doubling it. Doubling it can just go to hell. We're going to make a furnace factory. And just fucking smelt the shit down. Augment factory. We're making that. We need paper. Holy shit, we don't have any... Do you have paper? We don't have any reeds. Where'd that merchant go? I'm almost sure there's no paper in there. Trades. That was a correct statement. How the fuck did I get reeds last time? I can't turn this into paper, can I? A large basket, what? I mean, obviously, just actually looking at paper and seeing what the recipes are. Sawdust and water. That's just a hammer on a tree, right? We can just pulverize trees. Man, I really need a backpack. Right. Thought I still had a hammer in here. We've got the compressed hammers, but they won't do the job. Diamond hammer it is, because we are blinged TF up. I know it's chippings, not sawdust. Tree bark. Paxel on a cutting board. How do you make a cutting board? All right, so we can do that. All right. Was it on the logs for the cutting board? No. All right, we've got a cutting board. Oh, God. All right. Oh, inventory. This is becoming out of hand real quick. All right, so paper. So now we have 3 paper. Shit, what we were doing. Why did we need the paper? To make the factory augment. Augment factory. All right, so now we just need a piston. Factory augment. Hurrah. Augment. Okay, cool. Now we can make this into a factory. Gone with me, which is good because we're running out of coal supplies and I didn't feel like sieving for coal. Although we're going to have to sieve dirt still, but hey. All right, augments, factory. So now we have power. And annoyingly, this stuff's in the way. So, back is an input. Excellent. Excellent. Oh. So that'll give us some furnaces galore stuff. Or iron furnaces, whatever. So it gets us some redstone dust. I thought the iron factory gave us extra stuff, but I guess not. So let's do a iron to gold upgrade. Oh, okay. So we just get a block of, okay. So the easiest way is going to be to pick this up. Apart from the fact that I can't hold it all. So we need a Scheisner of gold. I remember having a factory that had more slots, which would be great. So we need 2 of these. And then we need to put in the iron furnace. No, that wasn't it. Golden furnace. Oh, we only need 1. Right, so we've got a gold furnace. So while we've got it, we can make a diamond, surely. So a golden furnace with glass and 6 diamonds. Glass, diamonds, and we've still got the golden furnace. Boom. All right, so that means we can upgrade another one to diamond. Emerald. 40 ticks, 2 seconds to smelt. We just surround it with a diamond. Okay, let's do that. Where do we put our emeralds? All right, so let's use our upgrades to clear out some space. All right, we've got iron to gold, gold to diamond. Oh, we don't need the silver to gold one. And do we get a diamond to emerald upgrade? Now, we haven't started collecting obsidian at high rates yet. Obsidian recipe. So we can make that in the block generator. And it is water, obsidian. Okay, so we can actually start generating this. So we might as well do that and upgrade our thingamabobs. I was sure we had obsidian. Did I not spell it right? Why would I have not put it where it should have gone? Right. Did I put it in one of my safe areas? We definitely got obsidian. Okay, there's obsidian here. We just need the diamond pickaxe. Bom, 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 bom. Is that stopping because it's full? Yes, good. All right, so if it's stopping and starting like that, that suggests to me... Oh, God damn it. That suggests to me that the fuel usage is at about 50%. Fuck off, Apple. All right, so obsidian goes here. Yeah, there it is. No, no, I just put that in there. Because I had netherrack too. Right. So now we need cobble generator. Right, so now we can probably make all the way up to diamond. So basic one, we need glass, cobble, and buckets. Still have the buckets in our inventory? No. Copper. Iron. Gold, emerald, and diamonds. There we go. 32 times speed. Now, I have a little bit of curiosity. Oh, she got out. On whether or not... I feel like I saw a mechanism tank be used as a source block next to one of those things, but I might be misremembering. But I would like to try it. Redstone. Does not seem to work like I thought. Damn it. Anyway, we have a cobble gen. Not cobble. Obsidian. We just need to put a drawer on it. Bam. All right. Probably not as fast as it could be, but it'll make enough at a quick enough pace for our purposes. Fuck off, Rain. Learned my lesson about maybe instead of doing a random seed, I should have made sure I didn't start in a jungle biome of all places. Oh, all this was for the fucking factory. That's right. We wanted to get obsidian to make the obsidian furnace. Task completed 10 times obsidian. All right, so emerald. Wait. An obsidian furnace. Oh, fuck off. How do you make blaze rods? Blaze essence, molten cores. Just in case. We should have plenty of blaze powder. Yeah, there we go. Blaze powder into blaze rods. Because we sifted a whole lot of dust. So we can do it. Right. Assembling in an assembler. Centrifuge. Item casting. What the fuck is this? Oh my god. Well, we're doing that later, as it turns out. I mean, casting. I think that's a metal press. No, 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 no. That's out of scope. Paper can go there. Let's get our furnace down. Because this was the main purpose, was to start automatically smelting stuff. Augment factory. There we go. We want the back to be input, the bottom to be fuel input, and the top to be output. Oh my god, automated. It's going to be slow though, I suspect. I'm not doubling the ore, but the ore is happening automatically. So what are you going to do? And we need to pull stuff out of it. For that, we might just use a simple chest next to it. I think we can push out a mechanism. Oak chest. Do we have any others? All right, hopefully we can push straight out of the side. Ah. Maybe not. That's all right. We'll use a pipe. We got rid of the item pipes. Oh, don't tell me we're out of item pipes. Item pipes were droppers, redstone. All right, so cobble, iron, and dust. Okay, okay. Pop. Sweet. We'll upgrade it. All right, it's not going to be fast, but we can speed it up now. Think about it. So, what is it? Ex Machinus. Gold. Comparator upgrade. All right, gold upgrade. Oh, God. Terracotta and shit. terracotta needs us to do a bunch of stuff. Or clay. All right. Well, we'll worry about upgrading all our machines and stuff potentially when I'm not streaming. So what we have done is we have automated some amount of ingots at least. So amethyst hasn't gone through, crimson hasn't gone through, nickel hasn't gone through. So let's add that to the whitelist. Zinc hasn't gone through, and tin. Right, let's add these to the pipe white list. Right, tin, nickel, and zinc. There we go. So then with the exception of some of these big blocks, it should keep fairly... Shouldn't... Oh, God, diamonds. And emeralds. Jeez. So theoretically, you could chuck another pipe on it and just have another chest that pulls all the other stuff out. But I think we'll be fine for now. God, what do we keep putting stuff in there for? Keep fat fingering it. All right, so it's compacting into ore after it sieves it, and then it pulls it out over here, and we're all happy, happy days. A bunch of cacti, and all our dusts, and sulfur. So the kelp as well will help us to create. Maybe the create is the next thing to do. Wasn't there like something that doubles ore and create really early on, without it being the big grinding wheels? The millstone, that's it. Rotational power. Maybe I can't double with the millstone anymore. Anyway, this is a reasonable goal. Crushing wheels. So crushed ores. It actually took longer than I thought. I was actually thinking like, maybe I'll be able to get a couple of things done, but in the end, we only got one thing done. And it only took 2.5 hours. Would be heading towards the climax of Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. All right, cool. Well, at least it's starting to look properly factory-like, and we're managing to keep our pipes out of the way. We'll expand all this out because we can add netherrack and endstone and all that sort of stuff, I think. I want to try and get all the stuff that uses water across here first, and then we can switch to witch water and lava, and then finally just lava. So that will be the plan. Look how slow this is. We'll make it safe. 100% safe. Mesmerizing. 482. Ba, ba, ba. So I'll probably go through and I'll do the upgrades on these off camera. That doesn't seem super crazy or anything. We've got the infuser. I'll figure out what to do with mechanism next. And yeah, I think we can probably turn this off again. God, I mean, I guess there's mob farms is one thing, but yeah. Anyway, that's probably all for now. I'll catch you guys next time. Have a good weekend and stay frosty.